Greetings and welcome, fellow Gallian soldiers, to another episode of Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. Alright, let's get into some more stuff here. The Cloden Wildwood, severing the supply line.
Thanks in part to Squad 7, the Great Vassal Bridge is back in our hands. That pushed the front line back, forcing the Empire to gather forces in central Gallia.
Does this mean we're headed that way as well?
The army will take that front. Meanwhile, the militia will head south. Our next target is here, in the Cloden area.
The Cloden Wildwood. I was there last summer taking soil samples. It's a dense forest with plenty of hills and valleys. It's hard to get around in there.
What's our strategic objective there, Captain?
The Empire has set up a supply base there to fuel their invasion of central Gallia.
I see. So if we seize the supply base, we cut off the flow of supplies moving north.
Sensible enough.
Precisely. The 3rd Regiment's objective is to take that base. All squads are to prepare for woodland combat and await orders.
Alright, good to know.
Woodland combat? What a nightmare.
What do you mean?
The woods dull your sense of direction, and poor roads make for slow advances. This'll be our toughest operation yet.
Oh, pish. I mean, granted, I know woods are not really favorable terrain for any army to move quickly through, but to say that it's the toughest operation yet, I'd probably think that would be urban warfare in any circumstance, because you can get ambushed from pretty much every direction there. At least in the woods you can, you know, set the woods on fire and smoke the enemy out. Well, I very much doubt this will be the toughest operation yet, since it's just about the 2nd operation we've actually had in the game, so, you know, a little bit hyperbolic there, Folio.
Maybe so, but deeper in the woods you have a better chance of spotting rare foliage.
Welkin, keep your head in the war, please. You can do your nature spotting after we're done, if there's any forest left.
There's one kind of insectivorous plant in Cloden called the moondew that can suck a...
All right, I get it. You really do have a one-track mind. You know that?
I'm saying nature isn't just a burden. We might find the key to victory in the woods.
Maybe.
All right. I'll keep a lookout for your key while I'm slogging along. Hopefully your plant won't have eaten it.
Alright, next episode then. Maximilian and the Triumvirate. Alright, so our first look at the opposing force. I could say enemies, but opposing force is probably more accurate.
Gallia's mongrels have reclaimed Vassal Bridge. Are the men of our defensive units cowards? This loss is a stain on the Emperor's honor. Useless fools.
I hear the enemy crossed the river in tanks. And whoever's leading them is no fool.
On the contrary, this was a fluke. These are peasants, nothing more. Peasants and barbarians. How could they be anything else?
If birthright is all it takes to win a battle, you must find war so very boring.
The issue here is Gallia's resistance and how to end it, swiftly and decisively.
Exactly. They'll use their victory at Vassal Bridge as footing for a counterstrike in central Gallia.
How shall we proceed? What says your grace?
We will extinguish these flames. Our course is clear. The Gallian army must be crushed. We will require reinforcements. They will be sent to central Gallia. Now then, the route of supply through Cloden has to be made unshakable. Gregor, see to a restructuring of our central forces. Then you will continue to press northward.
Sir.
We will head to Barius. Selvaria, be so kind as to accompany us there.
With pleasure. And to the ends of the earth, your grace.
The Cloden Basin supply lines. See to them, Jaeger. They need protecting. Gallia may have already dispatched troops to the south. Therefore, make haste to Cloden.
Of course. Leave it to me, Your Grace.
Oh, so many things to say. So many things. I mean, clearly this is the Imperial leadership and the fact that they are not wearing helmets to show that they are actual characters. Phew. Well, Bertolt is probably the smartest man in the room, although his arrogance of high birth would probably be an obstacle. Pride will be his downfall. I mean, I know what will happen, but still, even if I didn't, that would be my guess. Because whenever you set up someone like that way, it always will be pride that brings them down. The guy with the Jaeger, with the impractical shoulder pad, shoulder thing. I mean, really, spikes on your shoulders. I mean, I know this is anime influenced, so, you know, impractical uniforms will be part of it, but really, how is it even comfortable to wear? You know, I guess he's sort of the brash young type. Maybe not quite as high noble as Berthold. And then Selvaria Bless. She has some impressive assets. But I'm guessing there's more to her than meets the eye. And considering she's already capable of being in the same room as the other commanders of the Imperial invasion force. But the prince, I can't really say anything practical because he sounds like any typical prince, I suppose. A little bit out of the air, divine right to rule and all that. I don't know anything about his backstory, so... Or at least I don't nothing that I remember. Although, considering he's here, he's probably the main architect of this invasion. With or without support of the Imperial Palace. I don't know. Also, that fort where they were discussing, that's actually a border fort of Gallia that they captured at the start of the war. You actually get to play a few missions there if you got the DLC for that. Where you get to assault the walls with Selvaria. I think. The name will keep slipping away from me because it's a word that I'm not really used to saying. It sounds like a lot of different things that I want to say. Anyway, that's not the point. Let's see a path uncovered.
What are we doing? Remind me, whose idea was it to come out here anyway? Enough with the trees already.
You could say that again. Woods are so thick you can't tell up from down with these trees.
Here we go.
Hey, great. What did he find? A map in the dirt?
Alicia, hold on to these for me, will you?
Sure, Welkin. What are these? Some kind of nuts?
No. Actually, they're long-beard goat droppings.
Ah! Gross! You made me hold poo? Are you crazy? Ugh. Hey, Welks. Did you find something useful?
Come here. Take a look at this.
The grass has been trampled down, looks like. What's the deal with that?
An animal trail. With any luck, this could be our way out. Animals have a natural instinct to find the most efficient path. That's why the grass is trampled down. They snap off the branches, they eat the grass. As a result, they clear a perfect trail.
So if we make like goats and follow it, the path will take us through.
The enemy supply base should be nearby. This is where we'll start our operation.
You know, that might be fine for infantry, but I'm still not seeing how you get the Edelweiss through there. Regardless, if the enemy wants to move their stuff through, they'll have to make a road. Or use whatever road is there. Infrastructure being so important. Alright. Let's look at the countless tiny losses.
La 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 la.
That's really nice, Rosie. What song is that? It's so pretty.
Oh, just a song I sang back in the day.
Oh, you used to be a singer? I didn't know that.
Ha! You paint a much prettier picture than it was. I used to sing at a bar in my town.
Still, that song was really pretty. I'd love to hear the whole thing sometime.
Maybe I'll put on a little show one of these days.
We're not alone here. I'll go investigate. Put your hands in the air. Mike?
Alright, alright. I'll admit, the flying pig looks cute. They didn't have to give it a voice, though. Porcavian, please.
It's a pig? It looks like a Porcavian piglet. What's your story? Get separated from your mom?
Alicia, you don't know where that's been. You were giving Welkin the thing for the goat droppings he gave you.
I'll take a look further in.
Well, what did you find?
There must have been a skirmish here. It looks like a stray bullet hit his mother.
Even all the way out here, the war's still claiming lives.
You lost your family too, huh, little guy? Left all alone.
Well, Alicia, does he want to come with us?
What? Can we?
We're the militia. Every Gallian has the right to join.
Oh, you.
You hear that? As of today, you're a member of Squad 7, little guy. Mike? Mike!
It's not just that it's silly and all that. The noises it makes. I mean, it won't get really silly until they give it a name, of course. Alright, let's head back to headquarters for a bit. I need to rearrange my squad somewhat. So.
Hello, Will.
Alright, so I can't get Alicia or Rosie or Larva out of here. And I need to get rid of some people that are just no good in this situation. Since we are fighting in the forest, I need people who are either country bred or like nature. So Largo is perfect there. But anyone who likes metal, I think, yeah. Well, Metalhead might not be bad if she stays close to the Edelweiss, but other than that, I don't think it's be all that useful. Like, Selena's Milton is probably not necessary on this mission, although we have already got a couple of Child of Natures. Yeah. I think Edie Nelson probably got enough of this, but let's have a look at the thing like Meadowbread. Is that good for the forest? You know, grassy fields, so no. Alright, let's see. Is there any country bred? Yeah, Susie Evans probably good. Ika doesn't really go here, so there's someone I can get rid of then. Yeah, you can. What was I said again? Right, you're probably no good.
Okay, and nice.
And let's get you in.
My name is Susie Evans, sir. I realize I'm inexperienced, but I'll do all I can.
Good. That's all I expect from you. Right, anyone else? We've already got plenty of troopers that are good. Let's see, is there any... like city kids, for instance, just no good. Now, we don't really need all that many lancers, but... any lancers we do get, we do want to be able to stand out in the forest a bit. That's a pollen allergy, no good. Child of Nature, so Theold Boar, definitely. Alright, so...
that was good.
And Yoko.
Thanks for all you've done.
Hey, Field Boar here. Remember the name, boss man.
Maybe. And anyone else?
My name is Rosie.
I mean, a lot of these people I will never really actually deploy in the squad as is, but it's useful to have reserves even if you don't intend to lose. Alright, so... you two probably fine. Pity kit. And we can't really change anything about our snipers. Probably still take Oscar with us. Alright, well this is probably as good as it's gonna get. Alright, let's just save. And that'll do for this episode. Thank you all for watching. See you all next time.